Last time we worked on those rational equations and multiplying out a lowest common denominator. That's going to come into play right here, and it makes these kind of problems a lot easier. Max can wash and wax a car in 60 minutes. His older sister Kayla can do the same job in 45 minutes. How long will the car take them if they work together? So it's kind of always a similar setup. It's like there's Max plus his sister Kayla equals them working together. But Max gets it done in 60 minutes. So in theory, every minute he's getting 1/60th of the job done. So that's how we're going to write it. It's always like 1 over however long it takes them. So Max 1 over 60 plus Kayla is 1 over 45. How long is it going to take both? I don't know, but 1 over x. So we're going to multiply by a common denominator. Now you could figure that out. They all go into 180x. That would be the least common multiple. If you can't figure that out, there's other ways. You can always multiply them all together. So we could multiply everything by 60 times 45 times x. And like, what is that? I don't know what 60 times 45 is, but it doesn't even matter. Because watch, let's multiply them all in the numerator. So this one would be 60 times 45 times x over 60 plus 60 times 45 times x over 45 equals 60 times 45 times x over x. Every one of these is going to have something that cancels out. Here the 60s cancel, so we're left with 45x. Plus, here the 45s cancel, you're left with 60x. Equals, here the x's cancel, so we are left with 60 times 45. 45 times 6, 45 times 2 is 90, times 3, 270, 2,700, I think. I should probably check. I don't want to get it wrong. 60 times 45, 2,700. Okay. So now we can combine our like terms. This would give us 105x equals 2,700. And then we're just going to divide the 2,700 divided by 105. And it's a decimal. So let's give it the squiggly equals, like approximately 26 minutes. My thing says 25.71428,571. So approximately 26 minutes. Now earlier I said that they all go into 180 as well. So if we did 1/60th plus 1/45th equals 1 over x, and we multiplied all these by 180x, we'd have 180x over 60 plus 180x over 45 equals 180x over x. And then we simplify these. Those cancel. 18 divided by 6 is 3. So 3x plus 180x divided by 45 is 4x. And then here the x's cancel. That would give us 7x equals 180. And then if we divide that by 7, hopefully we'll also get the 26-ish. 180 divided by 7. Yeah, same decimal. So the reason I like doing it the first way is I don't have to figure out what 60 and 45 can go into. If it's not a number that comes easily to you, just leave them. Let's try another one. Peggy can pick a bushel of apples in 45 minutes. So for Peggy, we're going to say that she is 1 over 45. Plus, old Polly can pick a bushel of apples in 1 hour and 15 minutes. Now here's the tough spot. First one, they just gave us minutes. The second one, they gave us hours and minutes. So we needed all hours or we needed all minutes. Now, 1 hour and 15 minutes. 1 hour is 60 minutes. And we're just going to add 15 to that. That's 75 minutes. So it takes Paul 75 minutes. How long will it take together? I don't know. That's our unknown. 1 over x. So again, you could figure out the lowest common multiple, or least common denominator, or we could just say we're going to multiply everything by 45 times 75 times x. So those will be in each of the numerators. 45 times 75 times x over 45 plus 45 times 75 times x over 75 equals 45 times 75 times x over x. Everything's going to have something cancel. Here the 45s cancel, so we have 75x. Plus, here the 75s cancel, so we have 45x. And here the x's cancel, so we just have 45 times 75, which is 3375. Wow. So if we combine our like terms here, that would give us 120x equals 3,375. And then we divide by our 120, and we'll get a decimal. Divided by 120, 28.125. So let's say approximately 28 minutes. That's cute that they're working together like that to pick those apple bushels. That's nice. All right, we have one more. And it says for you to try. Give it a whirl. If all you can do is set it up, great. If you can solve it, great. And then check back in. Renee can mow the lawn in 20 minutes. So Renee is going to be 1 over 20. Joan can do the same job in 30 minutes. 1 over 30. How long will it take them working together? I don't know. Now, 30 and 20 are pretty easy. They both go into 60, but let's pretend like we didn't even know that. So we're going to multiply everything by 20 times 30 times x. 20 times 30 times x over 30. 20 times 30 times x over... Oops, I wrote 30 first. That should be a 20 on the first one. This one's 30. And then 20 times 30 times x over x. Here, 20s are out. 30x. Here the 30s are out. We got 20x. Here the x's are out. 20 times 30, 2 times 3 is 6. And then you got a couple zeros on there. So this would give us 50x equals 600. And then we'll divide by 50. We could cancel out a 0 for a 0. Divide them both by 10. 60 divided by 5 is 12. What are we talking about? Minutes. That's the benefit of working together for a common goal. Look at us.